Welcome to something a little bit different. Here I have a pair of handcuffs that Tallan Pick sent to me. So Carlos, thank you very much for these toys. They are marked with star dash dash and a patent number. And they came with no key. But it's not the usual key that would work in many other handcuffs. It's a special key, one with two parts, one with two legs. And yeah, in this video I want to try to make one. But before, I would like to explore the mechanism with you and also try to shim it. So how this works is pretty much, it's straightforward. So you have a moving leg with teeth that go into one direction, and you have a locking mechanism that also has teeth and go in the other direction. You can see here there are two parts, and in between, inside, there is a warding, so to speak, and therefore you need to have a key with two parts, with two fingers. Spring-loaded teeth here inside, and if you close this arm, these are connected like so. They can slide against each other, and then they won't come back. So that's the way they work. Oops. And you can also see there is a little wheel here in the front, and that's, I believe, it's a measure against shimming, because if you wanna put a shim in here, get this out of the way, you don't want to be caught here in the teeth, so you have to angle it a little bit in this direction. And if you do so, this wheel here, just the lightning a little bit, this wheel here is made to deflect. Is made to deflect the shim and to pass it into this area here inside, so that it doesn't go in this direction and would then come in between the leg and the locking mechanism. So yeah, that's I believe that's the reason for this cock here. So nonetheless, I was able to shim it open, but not with this little guy here, because it's not wide enough. So zoom in again. You can see it only covers a part of the teeth, and the remaining part will still hold this arm here in place. And I was also only able to shim this part of the handcuff and not that, because here tolerances are tighter. So let's try to demonstrate this, and therefore I've made myself a little helper shim. I'll take a new one, consisting of two parts that I will first try to get in, and then I will help with a knife. So let's try to do that. And sometimes you have to move it a bit back and forth to help the shim find its way. Yeah. And now I will take a knife. That's not a shim, that's a knife, but it's guided within these two sheets of the helper shim. You have to shove it in really hard. And now you've seen I could move it out a little bit. Now I think I've destroyed the shim. Take a new one. Yeah, it's not the perfect. I don't have a new one. They're all kind of mangled. I know it. I think it won't work. So, but you have seen in theory it's possible to shim it open, and I managed once to get it open very easily. But I think if you have the right material, if you have a thin shim like this, it's already a little bit bent, which is wider, I think you will be able to shim it open. Yeah, but only on this side, and on that side the tolerances are tighter, and I was either caught in the teeth here, or I was deflected by the cock, and the shim went this way. So so much for shimming, but now let's move on to making the key, and I will take you along to show you how a key will look like, because I found one on the internet. So these are the handcuffs that I have, and that's how the key will look like. And I could probably scale this image a little bit to get a template, but I found something better that I can explore, or that I can use to make a perfect key, because I found this rivet here to stick out a little bit, and close it again, and it was very easy to get it completely out. So let me do that now. So that's the rivet, and now these two locking teeth parts here come out, and let's have a quick look to them. You can see here the teeth, and they are spring loaded, so they push against the arm so that the teeth are catching inside each other. And now we can look inside, and let's see if I need a little help from my lamp. Maybe I can shine a light on here. Maybe not. Oops, sorry. Wait a second, I need to find a good configuration for the light. Okay, so here we go with a good view inside. You can see that there is a break here in the middle, so metal part intersecting the upper from the lower area. And remember, we have two independent locking parts here that needs to be depressed simultaneously. And now when I stick in a knife in the keyway, you can see how it comes through, and now it's clear that you have to have two independent fingers on this key to work. Alright, so with this good view inside the mechanism, and with this windshield wiper insert metal thingy here that fits perfectly with regards to the widths inside the keyway. You can look, it goes through all the way. I will hopefully be able to make a working key. So yeah, wish me luck. Okay, I took along this sketch of the bitting, and I've already done two things. First, I cut the windshield wiper insert so that's only this little piece here, and I've filed down at the right place to get this piece here. So now it fits in the keyway and comes outside here, sticks outside, or goes in this hole so that you got a guide when turning it. So then I will continue. So now the next part is done. I filed this edge here so that the key fits in the lock, or in the lock in the body. So here, this play here, and now I can insert it, and maybe it's too dark, but you can probably see the key inside. And yeah, now I need to make the way around a cut here in the middle for the warding. So that's part 2 done. So the next part is done. I made this cut here in the middle, and it already turns a bit. I think if I can show this. But I think the cutout here is not deep enough. so I will continue to work on that. So here the key of beauty is done. I made a really nice deep cut here in the middle, and I think it works very nice. So let me demonstrate this to you. So this side was the one that I used for peeking inside, and that's the completely intact side. So let's see if the key can operate this side. And it's open. Yeah! I've made a key. Isn't that nice? So I still need to finish up here a little bit, make round edges and give it a nice handle, and then we are done. Alright, so here I'm back, and that's the final product. I sanded it a little bit, smoothed the edges, and yeah, that's the handle. I burned in a hole in this piece of round wood and secured the key with another part, with another piece of this wiper insert blade. Yeah, key is really stiff inside, it does not go anywhere. But now let's see if it works. The disassembled side of the handcuffs I have reassembled, and it's back in working order. So both are closed, and now let me insert the key. Works nice and smooth. And also on the other side opens. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. Was a little fun project. Hope you have enjoyed watching me working on that key. Yeah, now I'm actually done, and what remains is to search for applications of these toys. Alright, thanks for watching, happy picking and key making and whatever you do. Yeah, cheers and bye bye.